All right, we've reached Tribulation Day 176. It's Sunday, November 6th, 11/6. And of course, the world continues to spiral downwards into chaos. Here's a paper from a couple of days ago. Oakland burning. And then over here, Greece kills plan to vote on a bailout. So, you know, the chaos, the Occupy Wall Street, the imminent economic collapse, the craziness in the Middle East, Israel, you know, rattling sabers with Iran, the Americans pull out of Iraq and Afghanistan. But, you know, I'm going to keep this short because there seems to be technical things happening with the internet this morning. I think there's a lot of seismic activity happening. And, you know, we're approaching 11/11/11. And, you know, maybe nothing happens that day, or maybe everything or something big happens that day. But right now, to me, something's lining up that, you know, maybe on a political or social level something happens. But I think on a planetary and a galactic and a solar system level, something's happening. So what we got is on the sun, there's a huge, massive sunspot, 1339, that's rotating into view, and it's showing all sorts of CME and solar flare activity, and it's going to be aiming right at Earth, and if it you know, shoots off any kind of ejection in the next couple of days, it's going to hit us right on 11/11. And if you look around the world right now, the seismic activity is off the charts, man. Like, all these volcanoes are basically erupting, and specifically the one that everybody's looking at is El Hierro, which is in the Canary Islands, kind of off the tip of Spain. There's literally something coming up out of the ocean. It's been bubbling for like a week now, multiple eruptions. And, you know, the seismic activity is everywhere. It's in Japan, it's over in New Zealand, it's down in South America, it's up in Alaska, it's all up and down the West Coast. And get this, what the heck's going on in Oklahoma? You know, they're not even on a fault line, and yesterday they had a 5.6 earthquake. They had a total of 7 earthquakes yesterday, and get this, today they've had 12 earthquakes. So that's 19 earthquakes in Oklahoma in the last 2 days. So what's going on in Oklahoma? And you know what? I don't know what it is, but I think something's happening on the planet. You know, are we getting ready for a pole shift? Are we getting ready for a massive volcano eruption? Are we getting ready for a massive earthquake where the plates shift? You know, I know there's prophecy that Atlantis rises again, and I'm not saying Atlantis is rising again, but you know, I watched some videos. You know, since Fukushima, you know, a lot of people have been talking about how Japan could slip and go underneath the ocean. So if Japan goes under, maybe something else comes up. And I'm not wishing that or hoping for that, because, you know what, my prayers would be with the people of Japan. But, you know, right now, even over there, the Fukushima nuclear reactor is a complete mess. It's still melting down. It's completely out of control. And the radiation is sifting all the way across the Pacific to the United States. And they're picking up, you know, radiation measurements. So that whole situation is just completely chaotic and out of control. And nobody's doing a darn thing about it. But, you know, I'm keeping an eye on everything, but, man, there's just crazy stuff happening all over the place, you know, so something big is coming. 11/11/11. All right. It's Sunday. Going to be some good football games today, 49ers and Raiders, and, of course, my boys, the Patriots, so that's the silver lining in the midst of an otherwise dark cloud. I'm going to go get my Tribulation on, and I'm ready for some football. All right. Peace. Keep on rocking.